Hello, 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 guys. This is Tamika. I hope you all are doing beautiful. It is Monday. Is it Monday? Yes. No, well, actually, it would be Tuesday, the 10th. We're going to get some messages from this deck here, and then we're going to use the Storymatic cards. Maybe charms, I don't know, because with the Storymatic deck, like, you gotta kind of use your imagination, or just to get the communication with the divine. So it's not like it's clear cut, but we'll see what happens. This is just, I guess, current energy. My bracelet's hitting the table. Something is annoying someone. There's too many. Something that family matters. Oh, criminal matters. Some family could be going through a court case. Maybe just lo estoy dando fiesta. Defending a child, or just someone in the family that got themselves in some bit of trouble. This could be someone getting charges placed against them for some type of illegal activities. Someone's getting punishment. We have Mercury with, I think, the house of details and daily routines. That's the 6th house. So, family matters with house of daily routines. It's like your job, your home life, your life choices. Yo so te amo, miete. 6th house. Sorry, I had hummus on my finger. So this deals with wellness, daily routines, odd jobs, life choices. It reveals illnesses, expected duration of existing diseases, enemies, debts, job, occupation, service, healing, health and vitality, pets, hygiene, duty, volunteering, humanitarian work, eating routine, day-to-day schedules. Now, if we're talking about criminal matters, it definitely has to do with someone's life choices. Odd jobs could be what they were doing on the side in order to, I don't know what illegal activities they were participating in. But it could also deal with someone's enemy, quote unquote, ops. A debt, or someone could have had some type of criminal activity with regard to their job. Now, with Mercury being here in the middle, we're about to get another card. Mercury is the central energy. So Mercury deals with communication, deals with intellect, research, knowledge, finding out information. So there is some information people could be talking in one's daily life, or this could be affecting, it could be affecting a family who's supporting someone, or maybe there's a family, because family matters with the it could be a variety of ways this is working out, but there are court matters or criminal matters with relation to a family. We have green-eyed monster with trust issues. We'll put that there. So, trust issues, green-eyed monster, and family matters, they're all in the same. They're in the green energy. Green deals with, well, it's earth energy. Could be earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. It could be that this is an issue, a matter of love, matter of the heart. These trust issues could deal with what someone did in terms of action. When I see the green in terms of the heart chakra, I think of masculine energy. Masculine energy is your doing energy, your not aggression. Also dealing with assertiveness. Um it's the doer. The feminine energy is like the creative energy, the initiator to some degree. But there could be something to do with a heart matter with regard to family and trust issues and someone who was envious or jealous in a family. Third party, anything or person that takes away from the connection or arrangement. So this doesn't necessarily have to do with like male, female, intimate, I'm cheating on you and there's a third party. The third party could be family. The third party could be work. This person's choices within the connection that took away from it. Instead of spending time with you, they spent time with the boys or their female friends. Instead of putting effort into a relationship, they were doing overtime because of their love of money. It could be anything. So the third party doesn't necessarily have to be someone else. Whoever this person is, though, in this third party, is someone who was envious and jealous. And there's information about it. There's talk about it. This could have to do with like a court case where there's information being brought up in a court case about family and something to do with someone's daily life or their choices. Let's see what else we have. There's no information being shown. All right, let's do a stranger is coming to town is significant. I guess you too. All right, no more. Employee in a fast food restaurant could be significant. All right, let's see what we get underneath each. I didn't want it. Okay. We have a UFO sighting under family matters and criminal matters. So a UFO sighting, something that is unbelievable, something that is foreign. UFO sighting could also be like evidence of something. So there could be evidence or with regard to this family and some type of criminal matters. We have third day without sleep. Someone is finding themselves in an energy of anxiety, an energy of fear. There could be a lot of chaos, especially in the mind space. A UFO sighting. Someone could be maybe talking a little out the way because they haven't gotten a lot of sleep. Something is significant about a soldier. This is with the I think. So, we talked about what was in the sixth house. So, life choices, the life choices of a soldier. Maybe someone went out to like war, criminal matters. It could be like someone went AWOL. This soldier could have an enemy or is an enemy. Maybe they are the enemy to someone or something. Oh, the soldier is an enemy to the third party. A soldier could also be, what is that? Reminds me of that Beyonce song, I Need a Soldier. So not necessarily someone who's in the military, but just someone who stands up for something stands up for a cause or stands up for people. Someone who is in defense of something or someone. Um, let's see what else we have. What was left behind under the third party. So this could very well be that there's a third party situation and there was some type of, maybe there was like some type of fight or something with There's this, someone out here doing their thing, having two people at the same time and choose one of those people. And this person who's left behind, this third party, this is the person who's possibly on their third day without sleep because of someone's life choices or because they saw someone as an enemy, because they're in line with this here. There could have been like charges in terms of maybe someone going to get a restraining order. A UFO sighting could be that, like something that you can't prove, but you see it. So you don't have proof that like someone is stalking you because you haven't taken pictures, but someone is always sitting outside your house or there's a strange car and you can't say per se that it's that person. Maybe that person is always in a different car. And with family matters above it, the family matters is like something that the family has always gone through, where they're on their third day of sleep because they're so worried about always having to deal with someone else's issues, their criminal matters. The soldier, like someone who, wow, how did the song go? I need a soldier. I don't remember because now this lo-fi is playing. This is Love and Light R&B beats. Oh, this is that the tarot reader, that University Tarot. Oh, it's unlisted. Oh, I'm special. Oh, sorry. I think it says unlisted, or maybe it's on my list that is unlisted. I don't know. But so yeah. So we have a firebug with the trust issues and the green-eyed monster with jealousy and envy. Someone could have green eyes. This firebug only comes out at night. And it's like little flickers of light. Nothing really bright, but just bright enough that you know it's there with the UFO sightings. So this firebug, this green-eyed monster with the trust issues, would come out at night to stalk or harass with the UFO sightings. That's why it wasn't like very clear. Maybe there were like no pictures of someone's license plate or something. But I mean, with cameras and everything nowadays, someone could be a fire sign. Just a deal no fiete. Extremely hairy person. Extremely hairy. Just a deal no fiete with third day without sleep. Oh, and making like your house of daily routines. So someone isn't taking care of themselves. They're not shaving. Like, I don't know how females do that. I don't really grow hair, so I don't need to shave. And I'm glad that I don't, because that is such a tedious thing that I probably would want to do all the time. But someone maybe isn't shaving. This UFO sighting could be that someone is like really out of their element in terms of how they typically appear in public, or just how they like to dress, or how they like to put on, I guess. So someone isn't like, they're stressed, there's no sleeping, this person is not taking care of themselves physically. So, and if they're like 3 days without sleep and they're like kind of in this state of delusion where it's almost like lethargicness, is that a word? Lethargicness. This person's definitely in that energy of, it makes me feel like a fog or faded energy. So we have knock on the door at 2 in the morning. See what I'm saying? Knock on the door at 2 in the morning. We got criminal matters. This person could not be sleeping because they're out following someone else, not taking care of themselves because they're so concerned with the activities of someone else. Family member's memoir is on the bestsellers list. So the soldier, this person is involved with this criminal matters, with this third party situation. So maybe this soldier is someone who made a life choice to possibly, leave something alone and knock on the door at 2 in the morning. So it's like this person who was left behind didn't have many boundaries. Like, no, it's difficult for this person to accept the word no. They're a firebug. They're jealous. They have trust issues. Family matters could be that, well, definitely that this energy came from their nucleus, where they, that they were born and bred. Bad driver. This person that was left behind is a bad driver. Oh, it gives that this person that was left behind, like maybe tried to hit somebody with a vehicle. We got criminal matters here with the soldier in the middle, like a warrior, someone who's been through battles. Family's members' memoirs on the bestsellers list. Like this family, their family members, or maybe even people who are considered family, that have stories about this soldier, stories about this third party that was left behind. Maybe a particular story about them being a bad driver or in some type of driving incident at night with this firebug energy. Somebody with a lot of spice. Somebody with a lot of spice. What else do we have? There could have been an incident too where, like, these people were out together and somebody left someone behind. Like, they had an argument. It was like, yo, I can't take this. And they left somebody behind. This person with the trust issues. Look, green-eyed monster. Green eyes with glasses. This person could wear glasses. Needing extra eyes to see. This person was always in someone's information, going through stuff, maybe reading text messages, listening to voicemails, following eyes, maybe with glasses. This person had eyes when this person was left behind. I have to go to work. Could you make sure I have glasses? I have other eyes looking around for me. And this person could have been like following someone too. So if someone had their friend following somebody, this person was a bad driver and someone was able to see who it was. Like, is this person really following me? There's something about a deadline significant with this person who is not taking care of themselves physically. With the deadline at the knock at 2 a.m. And I just said 2 a.m., but this is at a knock on the door at, 2 in the morning, 2 a.m. I thought I saw a.m., so the initials a.m. may be significant. but a deadline. This deadline could be like you're supposed to be home at a certain time. And if you're not home at a certain time, I'm watching to figure out where you are. This deadline could very well be, well, I know it only takes you such and such amount of time to get home from work. Why are you not home yet? Where are you? What are you doing? These criminal matters could have to do with like domestic shit, fighting out in the streets, arguing, using cars as weapons. Discutiendo quítero fuerte. Someone who is so focused on someone else that they are allowing their own personal appearance, their own personal hygiene to be affected. What else do we have? Discutiendo. Look, stranger comes to town, came back out with deadline. Oh, I just got this bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. That's not like a stranger comes to town is under criminal matters. Third day without sleep. So that's someone making decisions in this energy of not even being right. To not sleep for 3 days. Like you're not making rational decisions at all. And if on top of that you're emotional, with a knock on the door at 2 a.m. when a stranger comes to town, and this knock has to do with this soldier and a deadline. This stranger could be someone who's extremely hairy. Oh, with the UFO sighting. Oh, it gives like hiring someone to come and beat somebody up, but hiring them from out of town. So this UFO sighting would be something. We don't see UFOs all the time, so this person is unfamiliar to where someone could say, I don't know who that person is, I've never seen them before. If there had to be some type of court case, police involvement. And this stranger comes to town is a part of this family's memoir with regard to this person who was left behind, who is a jealous, envious person with trust issues. There could be trust issues between this green-eyed monster and his family, because his family has trust issues with regard to this person and possibly their involvement in something. We have Inspector here next to stranger in town. Underneath Mercury, what I think, communication. Someone is investigating someone's memoir. So there could be someone asking a family questions about a soldier, about a bad driver. This inspector could be the person who's knocking at the door at 2 a.m. Maybe he's coming to ask someone to come for a lineup because the inspector is next to the stranger and comes to town. So the inspector is asking questions from family, like, what do you remember? Oh, my leg is shaking. The inspector could be a bad driver too. What else? A cook. Isn't there some terminology now for cooked? It's like someone is cooked, but that's a bad thing. But if someone is cooking, that means they're tearing shit up, right? I don't know. Let's just say that's what that means. Cooking something up. This bad driver cooking something up with someone with the glasses. I don't know. Family Memoirs is on bestseller list with Cook. The family could be cooking something up. Maybe someone is cooking something up, like some type of deal, in order to sell their memories, or a deal with an inspector. Oh, what is that? They kept saying that with this Megan Thee Stallion trial, Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. But what is it that her friend's name is Kelsey. She got, oh, what is it called? It starts with an A. Immunity. Something about immunity is significant. The glasses next to this firebug and this bad driver with Cook. Something about cooking something up. Someone could be cooking up a deal to get immunity. It's like I didn't see before, but if I put these glasses on, I can tell you everything. What else do we have? What else? A taxidermist. That's someone that stuffs animals. They make it realistic. A stuffed animal could be significant, or an animal. Just tierno fiata. You take out the insides and you stuff it. A taxidermist. Someone could drive a taxi. Someone could be a dermatologist or a dentist, or something about taking a taxi to a dermatologist or a dentist, or maybe an eye doctor, because someone is a bad driver. Maybe someone's taxi driver is a bad driver. Taxidermist. Get that off his stuffed animals. I don't know what's that supposed to be given. We're just gonna get 5 more, and then can you all see? There we go. Okay, 5 more, and then we will. I want to use these. This deck here. I don't know if we're gonna do the letters. It depends. We're at 27. Cashier at a dollar store. The stranger that came to town could be a cashier at a dollar store, or maybe a dollar store is significant. That's the birds. They start early as shit, yo. I think it's like 2, 3. I don't know. But this cashier at the dollar store is significant to this stranger that comes to town, and this deadline, and this extremely hairy person. I don't know. Cashier at the dollar store and the deadline. Something about a dollar store and a cashier. Maybe someone has a deadline to do something, or to get something done, or something was supposed to be done at a certain time, possibly at night with the UFO sightings. Maybe at 2 in the morning. Maybe someone's supposed to knock on someone's door and at 2, and then, take them out. Oh, look at that. The end of a relationship. Can you people see this? My desk is a little crazy now. I gotta fix it up. It's not just lining up with that ring light. But the end of a relationship. So this stranger who's coming in town has a deadline to end a relationship. And this inspector is finding this out, possibly from family members, possibly from the stranger. That's what this inspector is, cooking something up, finding out information, almost like the magician. using all their resources to make stuff happen. Just see if they get unlocked. The end of relationship. The stranger comes to town and knock on the door at 2 a.m. The third day without sleep, all under criminal matters. Family matters. This cashier at the dollar store and this deadline is under family matters. Maybe the stranger that came to town is a family member, or there's some type of community, a family type of energy. Like kids who don't have stable homes. Not all, but some kids join gangs, and then that gang becomes their family unit. So something could be significant about that. A blind person. Look, they have glasses now. I was blind, but now I see. Oh shit. Blind person cook with glasses. Somebody who helped someone that helped follow someone, or someone who's a driver. Someone that stuffed something. Maybe someone stuffed some information inside of like a stuffed animal or something. We have mirror. I was blind, but now I see. Someone was blind to something that just sit there now with Inspector Gadget. Someone could be an actual inspector, but someone could finally be seeing the truth of something. Something that they're now trying to make magic happen because they have these glasses now. This could be someone who felt like they were strung along. And now with it's so ironic that the blind person and the mirror card was stuck together. Like someone was forced to see something. It wasn't gonna go away. This could be someone who knows something, or you know how you have a suspicion about something, but you really don't want to believe it. So you kind of let that thought just whittle to the back of your mind. But it's always there. It's always there. Under the third party, we have what was left behind, the bad driver, the cook, and the mirror. So someone is now seeing the truth about maybe a third party and what they were cooking up. This third party could be someone who's a bad driver. But see, criminal matters. There's something significant about a crime. And this is not legal matters. Legal matters would just be like, would be more along the lines of stuff that isn't going to get you federal time. Well, I mean, legal matters get you federal time too. Because the way I have it set up is legal is more like paperworky type stuff. But this is like crimes that someone went out and committed. Even though you commit crimes with the paperwork too. It could be blue collar, white collar. Right now, I'm thinking that somebody harmed somebody. It was a physical thing. And taxidermist, glasses, and firebug under this green-eyed monster with trust issues. And the green-eyed monster, it could be like a stuffed animal too, right? Maybe this green-eyed monster is like the stuffed animal being stuffed with, I don't know. Just so they don't know if you think it's there now. We have a police officer here though. Damn. This police officer could be getting stuffed with information. Te siete nil te rofi siete no kite. The police officer would cook the family's memoirs. Third day without sleep is the family member with a third day without sleep. It's like asking this police officer. So there could be a police officer, an investigator, a private investigator could be significant. Someone could be like they really need glasses to see. Something about this. The firebug, the bad driver, and the soldier with criminal matters. Something with a car and just like a soldier could be someone who's in law enforcement as well, or a soldier could very well be someone who's a leader or protector, someone who is leading or protecting something. So it's just something about this. The green-eyed monster, what was left behind. Family memoirs have stories about it, which is in the middle. So there are a lot of stories, a lot of things to be told. And this falls under House of Details and Daily. It's like being able to say, so on this day, this is what happened. And on this day, this is what happened. And this is why we need this restraining order, because for the last 3 weeks, every other day, this is going on. But now the family has memoirs with a stranger that comes to town and a cashier at a dollar store. I don't know what a cashier at a dollar store or a taxidermist have anything to do with this. Other than someone could work at a dollar store. The taxidermist, I think something about something being stuffed. Something being filled is significant. And it's a dead animal. So something about the death of an animal is significant. An animal, we're animals, so it could be the death of a human. Someone could have gotten hit by a car. Oh my God, but that's a taxidermist, a mortician would be the one that does bodies. Ooh, maybe someone, no, maybe like eats the innards of the animals. Oh, you're so silly. A bad driver with a taxidermist. There could be someone out there hitting animals on purpose so that they can stuff them. Almost seems like a trophy. You take the animal out purposefully. Then you take it home and you eat the insides. And then you fill it and keep it for your own enjoyment. Alright, I don't know. We're going to get these letters because it's already 38 minutes and that's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. Boom. We'll put those there. Okay. Incense my daddy gave me. What are we doing letters? One is Patti LaBelle. One is Michelle Obama. And then the other one sounded kind of funky. Michelle Obama type. Patti LaBelle type. Oh, and Gucci guilty. What does Gucci guilty mean? I don't know. Gucci guilty. Someone could be guilty in Gucci. I don't know. Maybe someone was wearing Gucci to the courthouse. We had criminal matters, so it is a possibility. All right. We're going to do this one more time. I'm not going to do as many as I would typically do because I want to do the other ones. It'll give us signs as well. And maybe the characteristics of the people involved. Or the energies involved. We have water, intuition, dream, imagination, and healing. With instinct. We have the number 0. 0 tolerance. Or someone has 0 intuition. Or is healing at a rate of 0. That's not funny. Progress, movement is 0. Someone is having a win, or the letter W is significant. Someone could be having a win in life. The brown is the 3D energy. Could also be a court energy. Connect with light, spirit, higher consciousness. This is someone who follows their intuition. This energy right here is like in between. Someone didn't follow their intuition and now their movement is stagnant. Reason. Someone wants to know the reason why someone is getting a win in court. Maybe someone's intuition is helping someone get getting a win in court. A Libra could be significant. The letter L is significant. So someone with the letter L is could be a water sign. This is someone who didn't use their intuition. Look, the L with the 0. And L, someone took a W, someone took a L. And this L could be a loss or a lesson. But we have LO with 0 in the middle of intuition and movement. Someone is taking a loss. Something is over with this 10. So this could be a court battle that just took place. Someone wants to know why. Why? Look, why would this closure? Why would this win? The letter H is significant. Someone is questioning someone's movement or someone's evolution. Questioning their connection to divine guidance. I just got... Someone could be seeing shapes or images. Fear. Someone fears your intuition, your connection to the divine, or someone is fearing the energies that are now presenting themselves to this individual. The letter K is significant with fear and the reason why. Or someone is connecting to their higher power, their higher, the spirit. The letter H is significant with this, this ending. The letter V is significant as well. Have, Hoover, lover, something about a lover. The initials L, H, and V are significant. H is out here twice. Someone with the letter V or the letter H has this letter H was in fear before. But now this letter H has some type of victory because they started to pay attention to their intuition. Maybe someone who once took a loss is now taking, in terms of, they took a loss before, but now it's turning into a lesson because they're starting to listen to themselves. Because they started asking the questions. Maybe just so deal no fear though. Instead of asking why questions, oh shit, WHY. Instead of asking why questions, maybe ask what instead. Like, what is this teaching me? What am I supposed to learn? When you ask the why questions, it almost puts you in a, depending on the question, it's typically why is this happening to me type question. Why not? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, just sit there on the what is this trying to teach me? It's probably a better question to ask because that's what turns a loss into a lesson. Just sit there on the something about love or lover. Why? And no problem. It's for you right now. To the truth, I look better under you. Something about the new moon. Someone's intuition awakened during a full moon. We have intention setting, self-care, a fresh start, limitless possibilities. Someone came out of fear and realized, I don't know, maybe they realized something about love. They found out the reason why they were fearful. And it's just it's like the awakened intuition. This is self-care, fresh start. I realize there's more to what it is I presently am in. And this fears was holding me back from having something higher, a higher consciousness, a higher way of thinking, a higher way of feeling, a higher way of being, a higher way of loving with love and lover. And we have the E, and that completes love. L-O, that's a 0, but L-O-V-E. Someone's name could be Kiki, Kevin, Kelvin. Yo sostiendo fe. Yo sostiendo que te fote. Kevin. Kev. Yo sostiendo fe te oferta. Another 0. Just try to be your everything. I don't know with this 0. Man, I'm crying. We have Jupiter with expansion, optimism, abundance, good luck. A Thursday could be significant. Largest planet, so it's a big dog energy. It's the 5th planet from the sun, so the 5th house could be significant, or number 5. Someone's birthday could be 5. May could be significant. This King of Gods, King of the Sky. King of the Sky, this sounds like a King of Swords energy. So someone in this King of Swords energy was thinking about expansion. Just so they're the protector of the Roman state. We talked about a protector earlier with that soldier energy. Sky Father, someone who's bringing thunder, bringing truth. Something about the throat chakra is significant. Someone having difficulty saying what they feel or saying what they think. Immense gravity protects other planets. It has 14 moons. That's a lot of emotions. So something about emotions is significant. A great deal of emotions. We'll pick a few more, and then we're going to do the other. Just look down at the other cards. On my mama, on my hood. Someone's mom could be really significant in their life. The letter A is significant. What is her name? Victoria could be significant. It's Monet, right? Victoria Monet. 94 could be significant. Or 1 year ago. 336 could be significant. The letter A, A1. A1 saw something about steak or beef. Maybe some type of competition, chaos, a beef, an argument. Someone's apartment number could be A1. Something about the Ave is significant. We have the letter K here again. Someone's name could be Vic or Viking is significant. Hiking could also be significant. Valley, Hidden Valley Ranch, but it also made me think of Silicon Valley, so California could be significant. Someone could talk like a valley girl. May is significant or Friday is significant. Kiki, someone's name could be Kiki. Miracle tone of nature. Someone heard something in May or on a Friday that put them in this energy of zero tolerance. Heck, I don't know. What is that? Hakai, I don't know how to say it. It's an empath. It starts with an H. H-E-K. Is it H-E-K-E-Y or something like that? Hakaya. It's an empath. That could be significant. I almost see the word whore. H-W-H-O. We got the E. So we got actually hoe. Could be significant. LA could be significant. Louisiana could be significant. Virginia could be significant. So they're like a we, something about we, or week, something about 1 week or 10 weeks. Someone could be 10 weeks pregnant. May 10th could be significant. May 1st. Something about, I don't know what else I see. May could be very significant because I believe we talked about the number 5 earlier with May being significant. Or this Friday. We also see Thursday here with Jupiter, which is Sagittarius energy. So Sagittarius could also be significant. We have water signs up there. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be significant. And the reason reminds me of Cardi B. So Libra could be significant. Just a deal no fiesta. Yeah. I think I said Kevin. Something about someone who's Jewish. LA. Something about Hawaii or traveling is significant. Eternal fiesta kita Hova or Hove. Something about Jay-Z or some type of partnership that didn't go well. Somebody who is denial is a river. Someone who people have mixed feelings about. There are a lot of people who are in denial about possibly allegedly the person that he allegedly is. Just a deal no que te fiesta. E que no fosse no hate. Lava, so volcano, something is about to erupt. Something is hot. Something is hot. Something about 1 week is significant. Someone is going from a death and ending that could be abrupt, but they're going straight into a fresh start. Maybe it's important for someone to really start, well, not start, but really pay attention to their intuition nowadays, and really, or in the coming days, to pay attention to your intuition and really trust your gut and trust what it's telling you. Pequeños son los siete. Something about hay, so horses could be significant. Hey ho. Just a deal lucky. Alright. So I'm gonna do, you know what? I don't have to take that off. We'll get characteristics of the people that are involved, and then to give us some signs. We're only going to choose the ones that are face up after they fall. Some could have addictions. Someone could be in denial about a situation or their current circumstances, a relationship, a person. All right, I think that will be good. I mean, it's a lot of cards, so. All right, so someone could be a Pisces. The word feel is an integral part of my vocabulary. So this is the Hayoka. That's what it is, a Hayoka. Empath. So someone could be a Pisces. Someone could just be very in tune with their emotions and the emotions of the people around them. We have Sagittarius. I despise small talk. So this is someone that probably like ignores their neighbors and shit, so they don't have to have conversations. But this is just someone who can be more in tune with deeper intellectual conversations. We do have Jupiter energy out here. Oh, wow. Jupiter is associated with Pisces and Sagittarius. So that could be significant. We have Pisces. My favorite part about parties are the 2 a.m. life chats. Something about 2 a.m. is significant. So remember I said someone is like, you were supposed to be home from work at a certain time, and then that person is not where they're supposed to be. So at 2 a.m. there's a knock on the door like, yo, where are you at? They're at the party with this Pisces having life chats. Oh, life chats with I feel. It's someone that has really deep conversations. Someone who has insight that is interesting. We have a Gemini. I am good at solving puzzles. The inspector or the police officer could be this person who is a Gemini energy. What is this? Usher, rivals, future and future. 41 could be significant. 8 years could be significant. So the Gemini again. It takes a lot to embarrass me. I don't know. So it's like, I'm good at solving puzzles. Maybe someone is trying to make someone feel like the information that they're finding out is not what it's supposed to be. So it's like you're trying to call somebody, oh, you're just stupid. You don't even know what it is you're looking at. You don't know what you're talking about. And this person's like, you could say all you want. I don't give a damn. I'm still looking. This shit, I'm starting to put all these pieces together, so I'm going to need you out of my way. Receipts are receipts. We have a Cancer energy. I'm known to send "Are you mad at me?" texts. This is someone that may be a little bit insecure, or maybe not necessarily a people pleaser, but they care about what other people say about them or how other people feel about them. It could very well just be someone who cares about your emotions, or maybe they feel your emotions and they know that something is wrong. But that made me think, earlier I was doing some thinking about people who do things when they're guilty. And if they're a cheater and you're not, this person, like those people in that energy will often overthink things. So if you say something that is very like, it wasn't even anything at all. You weren't even thinking that hard about it. But if this person is a cheater, now they're like going over whatever you said 50 different times and realizing that if they knew you were cheating, you would feel this certain way and maybe you would make that statement, but you don't know that you're cheating and you're just talking, just to be you. But this person is now like, okay, now I got to try to fix this or figure out, maybe try to solve this puzzle to see if this person is angry with me. We have Taurus with I'm a hopeless romantic, which is really sweet. So someone is in that second house energy, house of value, Venus, love. Somebody's in love. We have a Libra energy out here with I rank attractiveness high on the list of qualities I look for in a partner. So you can have someone out here who just likes the aesthetic of things with the Venus energy. Libra is Venus. Correcto mundo? Well, if this the Empress card, it is. So, someone could be, just with the fiesta, they need to be physically attracted to the person that they are connected to. Or this could also be someone who is a little superficial and looks play a higher role on their list than maybe like honesty and trust. We have Pisces with I go slow in relationships. So someone is intrigued. The word feel is an integral part of my vocabulary. My favorite part about parties is the 2 a.m. live chats. It's not, I like the way you look and you look, sexy as hell. I want to smack that ass type. It's no, like, what do you love to do? What makes you happy? Or what if we're just sitting here listening to music all night and just vibing to whatever comes to mind? Pisces, I view the world through rose-colored glasses. Someone who doesn't necessarily see people for who they are. So we have a Virgo energy. Nice, because we haven't had that yet. I appreciate practical gifts over frivolous ones. So this is someone who, instead of buying me a diamond ring, why don't we go on a date on the beach and you get a basket and just put shit. It doesn't even have to be like you cook the food. You would go, well, try not to go to the fast food restaurant. But like if you wanted to get some like Chinese food or some like even like a Caribbean meal would be nice. And then you sit on the beach and you have your takeout and something to drink and just chill. That's like a more practical gift to me, I guess, for a Virgo. But I have a Virgo rising, so maybe that's it. So we have Aries. I take pride in my independence. As someone who taking pride in your independence isn't a bad thing at all, because you like to be proud of the things that you're able to do, the things that you're capable of. Being proud that you're able to take care of yourself and not have to depend or count on others. But then like, if you take it too far, I take pride in my independence. It's like, it turns into an egotistical thing. And then it turns more into, not needing anyone else and to your detriment. So I have Scorpio. I know how to pick a lock. Okay. See what I'm saying? With that the fire energy, the fire bug, and doing shit at night. The 2 a.m. knocks on the door. Like, that is a little freaky. Maybe someone needs to pay attention to their cameras. Sagittarius. I have one of my favorite quotes tattooed on me. So a tattoo could be significant. Someone who despises small talk. Like the mister, he's a Sag. And he's not really big on like small talk at all. But with tattoos, he's not really big on tattoos either. So if he was to have his favorite quote tattooed on him, then it would be very personal to him. It would be very, almost spiritual. It's like he's tattooing on his flesh what represents his spirit. So something about a tattoo is significant that was very special or very sacred. It's a lot of Pisces energy out here. I derive self-worth from the feelings of being needed by others. This is a codependent energy. This is someone who, if they're not helping others or doing things for others, then they don't feel like they are good enough or they are giving of themselves enough. Even their own importance is based on other people. And that is not a good energy to be in. So we have Sag. I always seem to be in the right place at the right time. Something about this Sag is seeming like a good energy. And we have Jupiter out here, which deals with Sagittarius energy. Something about this Sagittarius and their words, something that they're speaking. Thunder, like it's bringing, it could be yelling, if we're going to be honest. I hope not. So I have a Leo card. I've been called selfish by a significant other. Third party. Remember I said there's somebody out there who doesn't spend enough time. They spend more of their time outside of the relationship than they do inside. So we have another Taurus. I've stayed too long in an unhappy relationship out of fear of being alone. I'm a hopeless romantic. So there's a Taurus out there or someone in this energy that it's like they're in love with the idea of love and not necessarily the person that they're in a relationship with. So we have another Aries. I'll always be a child at heart. Ooh, excuse me. This could be someone with a really good, a really good energy. Very playful, but not in a, like I'm childish, but just someone who likes to have fun, who likes to enjoy their time and enjoy the people around them. It could be someone who it could be someone who could be childish if they're in their pride of their ego, but it all depends. Oh, my goodness, excuse me. And the last one is Aquarius, when we didn't have an Aquarius either. I often go hours without looking at my phone. Someone who's not dependent on social media, or just, this could be someone who's trying to stay away from the internet because there are things that are worrisome or bothersome to them. But if this is typically, this could be someone who you're trying to reach out to and they're not paying attention to their phone. But if you're really, really good friends with this person, then you know that that's how they get down, and they'll get to you when they get to you. The urgency these days, and I could be guilty of it too, but back in the day when there was just a beeper, or there was no beeper and you had to leave a voicemail at home, you either had to catch this person at home or you caught them when they got home and they listened to your voicemail. What you gonna do? So Pisces could be very significant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pisces cards. We have 3 Sagittarius, so Sagittarius could be significant as well. 2 Gemini, 2 Taurus, 2 Aries. We have Libra, Leo, Cancer, and Scorpio. Oh, and Virgo. So those signs could be significant. Or the, just so they don't forget them, or the energies that the cards spoke of. But okay, I'm out of here. It's already been a long reading. And my voice sounds like it's starting to go, so I'm going to drink some more. Actually, I'm going to get some tea. And I may do another video because, like, I'm yawning, but I'm not sleepy at all. At all. Which is crazy. But the full moon does that to me. The full moon does that. All right, we'll look at these last little cards and then we're out. North Node. Oh, someone is in their North Node. Someone is in their potential, their soul's purpose. Learning, growing, evolving. Challenges you to overcome. Someone is in their true node. The North Node represents the qualities and experiences you need to embrace in this life. In this lifetime, to fulfill your soul's purpose and achieve your highest potential. We have the letter A is significant, and pleasure, joy, feasting, celebrations. Someone's in their letter A is like number 1. Someone's coming out as number 1, and they're getting, you're on your soul's purpose, and you're getting your gig. All right, I'm out of here. I hope you guys have an awesome freaking... What the hell is that? Oh, that's my hummus. My hummus. I'm trying to keep up with, eating better, drinking water. I done lost a little weight. Looking a little trimmer, a little slimmer. Anyway. Alright, guys. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome freaking night. I hope it resonates. I kind of hope it doesn't, but it is what it is. Bye.